mature conversation with one person, and then what happens is that 10 people come up from behind, and then they start to get in, and if they hear something they don't like, well then, oh, you don't have to talk to this person because you're not agreeing. Are you okay? Is your life in danger? These type of nonsensical things. It's like, I'm like, what happened to just actually being able to engage with somebody and not feeling like you're inferior? And you heard how she sold this whole thing. I don't even remember what it was. She's talking about the night that the last weekend when the tents were taken down. Now you're surrounding a young. They play off of words so well, and then they start to, and then when you go into deeper talks, they start to use these bigger words to make someone feel stupid. It's crazy. It is seriously like mind games and manipulation. Like, you surround yourself by 2 young girls. What? Like, young as in what? Are we talking about like 10 years old? Barely legal? Are we talking 21, 22, 20? What do you mean 2 young girls? And that's how they do it. And then they make you feel crazy, or they try to make you feel crazy when you challenge their thought on what they're saying. And to be honest with you guys, I'm not a big person into the whole gaslighting thing. I honestly have had debates and discussions about this whole gaslighting thing. I'm an old man. I don't remember me saying gaslighting in high school. I don't. What's up? No, I didn't get no talking. I'm good, man. It looks good though. It does look good. That's fine. Keep going, man. You know, it's like, like I said, I don't believe in, I seriously don't. I hear it all the time, gaslighting. I don't believe in it. I truly don't believe in it, because I grew up in an era where that word that supposedly has always been there was never there. I never heard gaslighting in middle school in the 80s. I never heard gaslighting in high school in the early 90s. I didn't even hear high school in year 2020, 2005. I didn't hear it. And now all of a sudden, since Trump is around, the word gaslighting and narcissist is like these 2 big words that people are using. Like, for reals, when did narcissism and gaslighting become these words that we use, like, to say that somebody's doing? Like, that's just being real. Real quick, while I'm venting, Patrick Tyser, liking tacos isn't racist, but it is possibly cultural appropriation. Thank you for the super chat. Child of a King, when you remember, Jesus talked of the scales on their eyes. Yes, the Bible speaks of those that will be given over to a reprobate mind. Romans, you guys, that's the book of Romans. Those people out there are a combination of scales and delusion. Yes, that's right. KP, one of their quick shades with tarps sides had flammable containers blocking hiding a fire hydrant next to a bag. Should have been fined. That's true. Yeah, I remember that night. But let's just focus on me surrounding whatever woman and touching her. And it's funny, did you hear how she mentioned I was touching her? Or touching her? I'm surrounded by a girl that I was touching. And then she backtracked and said, well, touching her property. Like, really? Someone says Gaslight has been around a while. Q. Gaslight is a 1944 American psychological thriller film. Well, yeah, maybe the movie, but I'm saying it being used, how people use it nowadays. Nah, I guarantee you guys that people were not saying in the 70s to you guys, or even in the 80s, oh, you're a gaslighter, you're gaslighting. They were not saying that. I know that for a fact. They were not saying that. Gaslighting, question mark? Yes, there is a word for it. VO5. So, that's my, yeah. Right, that's the thing. And psychologists are usually more liberal, right? At least that's my opinion, okay? My opinion is that most psychologists lean, more liberalish, right? That's who started using it heavily. And they start teaching it to children, just like what's going on with this stuff out here. They teach this type of stuff, psychological. Oh yeah, you can be what you want. You can be what you want to be because you're a kid and da 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 da. So you can do this, and we'll call it this. Really? Someone says I'd say 2020 when I first heard the term. Thanks, BCP. Yeah, that was around the time I started hearing it. I actually started hearing it a little bit before the whole gaslighting. Probably around 2018 is when I first started hearing it, and it became this thing. Remember safe spaces? What happened to that? These are like trendy words that catch on and grab a hold of people's emotions to make someone feel they're in danger or to make other people feel like they're doing something wrong. Because what? Safe space, nobody even uses it no more, but it was a real thing, right? Who uses safe space? But remember back in 2010, my safe space? And now, and then it progressed when Trump became president. Oh, he's a narcissist. And then any man that has some sort of ego, right, is a narcissist. Gaslighting, so it's just interesting how they use these words. For me personally, I believe they're more liberal words. So like when conservatives like use them and say them, I'm like, why are you saying gaslighting? Like, why are you using the word gaslighting? Because it was the left that first started saying it about Trump and about conservatives. But then conservatives started saying, oh, people are gaslighting me. Please. That's just me. They got a ginger Muslim out today. No, he's out every day. I think it's not Dustin. I don't know what his name is. People know his name. I don't know his name. Yeah, I don't believe in gaslighting. Gaslighting started when Obama passed a rule. Oh, this might be good. Who said that? Gaslighting, where was that? Gaslighting started when Obama passed a rule allowing the government to spread lies via the media. This XRP hat makes everybody think I'm in the military, and that's why she was referring to my hat. And then my statue. But don't gaslight me, guys. Okay, please don't gaslight me. I'm so done with the whole gaslighting thing that I really don't even understand the word or know what it actually means. People have tried to explain it to me. I'm just like, okay, whatever, because I know it's something that just recently became a buzzword and recently came out over the past 10 years. I'm like, whatever. Seriously, all my life, been out in the public doing things like that. And then all of a sudden, oh, you're gaslighting me. I'm like, okay, all right. Says picking up. The left always disguises their true intentions in words. Yes, they do.
Hey, my brother, can I take a picture of you?
You're fine, yeah. I don't care. Yep. Super chat, another super chat. Who's that? Cat rules. Only way to defend their insane cause is making up lies. Nick S. talked to one who claims she was taken from that crowd and raped by 12 ICE agents. You could tell she was mentally deranged and was making it all up. I can read the rest of that. That's probably the same woman I talked to. If you guys go back and look on my videos that I've been posting, I have an interview with the girl who did the same exact thing. She claimed that she got arrested and they did all this horrible stuff to her back in the back and in the cells and all this stuff. I mean, could it be true? Yeah, it could be true, right? Is it most likely true? Probably not. And that's the sad thing, because unfortunately, and this is the thing, I know it's a sensitive subject. That's how a lot of times, Reverend Gunn Super Chat says, gaslighting is the manipulation of someone into questioning their perception of reality. So if you're questioning someone's perception,
It's burning down.
if you're questioning someone's perception of reality, is that necessarily a bad thing, or could that be a good thing? Because what if their perception is actually tainted and wrong, and they have a hard time of seeing it? Because I've noticed this a lot too, is that people have a hard time of seeing other perception, and the only thing is their perception, which is why, kind of like last night when I was talking to somebody, I think it was last night, about truths. Well, you have their truth, my truth, their truth, because that's their perception. So their perception, so what is the truth? Well, it becomes their truth, because that's their perception. So their perception is their truth. And that perception of their truth could actually also be wrong. So that's the question then, is questioning their perception of reality wrong? If that's what gaslighting is. Because Reverend Gunn says gaslighting is the manipulation. Because if that's the case, then I definitely do that. I'll admit that. If that's what gaslighting is, I'll say yep. Because I'll question someone's perception. Because I like to do my best to look at things in all sorts of angles and views, and then come up with the perception. Here's the perception. Here's how I see it, based off X, Y, Z. Here, there, over there a little bit. Crazy world. Someone did a super chat. Patrick, it is designed to make the victim doubt his or her sanity. An intentional psychological attack as originally used. Never for good. It is designed to make the victim doubt his or her sanity. Interesting. Never for good. Yeah, I don't know. I see it, but I don't see it. Because nowadays everybody can be a victim. I mean, you see people out here, just me talking to that person down the street was a victim. And that'd be, by that case, it'd be considered gaslighting. Because I'm questioning her person. And she was, quote unquote, I guess then in that case, doing it to me. If that's what gaslighting is. That's why I don't use the word, because I'm like, that's just regular talk. It's perception. That what she was doing was a little more twisted, I'd say. But I was definitely questioning her. I was definitely questioning her reality. I'll say that. I was definitely questioning her, and that's why she didn't like it. So that's what I was doing, and yeah, I gaslight. And I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, because she was a victim, or she was trying to put herself in the shoes of the victim by saying, oh, you were surrounding yourself by 2 young girls, so they're victims. Wouldn't that be correct? Do you think that's what she was doing by what she was stating? How dare you and 20 grown men surround yourself with 2 young girls? That was her perception. Was it truth? And then called it dangerous. It's called inappropriate. It's called all these things. That's her perception. Is it called dangerous? Is it called inappropriate? I don't know. Late at night. Let's not forget that word. $5 super chat. Is it Akira? I like that. No, you end up doubting what you know reality is. You just got punched by spouse, and the puncher says you ran into their fist, aka gaslighting. Yeah, that right. Okay, but see when like it's a tricky thing. They know what they're doing. It's kind of dope. That's kind of a tricky thing. Because yeah, that's a punch versus you ran into my fist. I get what you're saying.
What's up, man?
How you doing, man?
Yeah, different rooms every week, ain't it?
You said what?
Different rooms every week,
I
ain't
know.
it? I don't know what's here. It's not a freezing.
Black Stallion, man.
All of them are, all my horses are stallions.
Yeah. No, it's a good discussion, but like I said, even with okay, so honestly, go here. Honestly, let's be real. Even with these explanations and examples of what you guys are saying, was it something that you guys were hearing in the 80s or 90s or even early 2000s? If it was so real, if this was such a thing, how come it's so new in our society and in our world? It's so new. Or tell me how many of you guys were using the word in 1990. Cash App, Cash App, Cash App, Cash App. Jamie says gift. Julie says now on to the next adventure. Thank you guys. Thank you for the Cash Apps. God bless you. I think there might be a PayPal. Dana, thank you. You're welcome. And thank you. God bless you. I don't feel like there's any comments going on. What's the deal? I got just like froze or stuck at dawn. It's a crazy world. Don't forget next week, you guys, the neon party down here. nobody's talking right now. Unless people are talking, I'm just not seeing it because it's not coming across. The last person I see is Don Holland. There goes a couple more super chats. But why are they not showing up as comments? It's crazy. Mama Bear to You says, because the kids are reading, adding old Marxist books. I agree. So you're saying that that's why that some of the, I can't see the other super chat. 21, the Child of the King Q. We also never hear the word trans. They are creating a new paradigm. Yes, they are. Cis, trans, all the rest of their nonsense. It is important for them in order to sow chaos. They serve the master deception. Right, so that's what I'm trying to say. That's about this whole gaslighting thing. That's, you know, it's stuff that's just being made up in order to create a new world. Go figure, right? To create stuff. That's why if you don't believe in gaslighting and all this type of stuff, you're the crazy one. My reality, my truth, this is da-da-da. I'm not calling someone crazy because they don't believe what I believe. There is a truth, even if you're questioning someone's perception, even with mine. Like, just to be honest, like, I'm gonna probably have a perception, and then somewhere in there's going to be things that could be off. Just to be honest with you guys, you know, when it comes to like a viewpoint, even in doctrine, even in growing in biblical knowledge and stuff like that, there's things that change. There's things that come to light, and truth that comes to light. More things are revealed to you. So does that mean like I was gaslighting or I was manipulating something to begin with? No, they're rolling out. Someone, I can't see that. Maybe I will in a second. Or someone did another, Reverend Gunn did another super chat that I can't see because my stream is not. Oh, let me look on my phone, my other phone. See what he says. Ultimate gaslighting, Satan to Eve, did God say? Ultimate gaslighting. Did God say? Ultimate gaslighting, did God say? Make you question, make you think. Okay, good, that's a good point, Reverend Gunn. That's okay. But even using that, is that gaslighting, or would that also could that simply be a question? Because it was a question, correct? I mean, at least as far as we know of grammar to be or whatever, right? Did God say? No, they're rolling in more. Shift change, guys. Deep. They're rolling in deep. They're rolling in deep. Change, guys. Maybe they know that today is a sunny day, so yeah, they're rolling in deep. Reverend Gunn with another super chat. He says this time, positive T. Time, it's not perception. It is making them question what is real. I'm going to take off in a minute, you guys. We'll head to church, evening service, and I'll be back to finish up the day, the night down here. And then obviously it looks like next weekend we're going to have a neon dance party. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Another super chat. Who was that? Kansas girl. How old are you? I do remember hearing it, and I'm 47. I'm 49. I've never heard the word gaslighting until Trump was in office. Kid you not. another super chat. Who did this? Child of the King. The bottom line in all of this is that God is revealing his perfect word to those that would hear it. His word is true and he is coming. Amen. Amen. Black and yellow. All right, you guys, I'm gonna have to bounce here in a few. Like we're actually right about now. So I am going to get out of here. I'm going to leave, and I'll be back later. Okay, I'll be back later this evening. See what's going on. Wrap it up for the weekend. So, all right. I appreciate you guys for watching and tuning in. Like I said, we'll be back later, probably right about 7:30ish. So, be paying attention. You guys spread this out, share it. Twitter, Instagram. I want to grow the Twitter. Still share this out on Facebook. Get more viewers, more followers. Again, if you guys like the content, you guys like what I do, appreciate my work, I got the links pinned on YouTube and Rumble. PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Zelle. Buy me a root beer float. The BC Preacher. Everything is the BC Preacher. I know a lot of times people put in BC Preacher. It will not come up. The BC Preacher. All right, you guys. God bless you. One more super chat before I go. It came across. Wake Star says, thank you for your stream, bro. Cheers. Thank you. Salute to you guys. God bless you. I will see you later this evening. All right.
Build a website you love with Wix. For your words, create your brand, your opportunity, your breakthrough. Feeling a vibe? Run with it. From can't look away to gotta have it. Make every detail yours. Bring out what's hot. Remove what's not. Crystallize it. Instantly set a tone that speaks in your voice to your audience. Keep moving. Your site grows with you. Add solutions that meet you where you are and take you where you want to go. Smooth to make, easy to love.
I love to have my Camino with me because it's so versatile. I can use it when I'm heading into yoga or when I'm heading to the grocery store. I feel like it's kind of meant for everything that I do.
Doesn't sound good, but Washington was the most dangerous place in this country, and now, you know what? It's probably the safest place in our country. Everyone's starting to come here. The restaurants now you can't get in. Many of them closed because they couldn't open with crime. Everybody before me is happy what I'm doing. Most of you won't say that because you're radical left. The newspapers are so dishonest. The press is totally dishonest, but that's all right. We've gotten used to it. And we won in a landslide, so they obviously lost their power. I mean, it's impossible to imagine that when you get 97% negative stories, purposely negative stories, even though you've done 97% positive things, that you could win an election in a landslide, winning all seven. Think of it, all 7 swing states, winning by the popular vote by millions of votes. We had a fantastic, the best is your districts. Out of 3,000 districts, I guess we won 3,500. We won 2,750, and they won 500. And that's, to me, the best of all. And we had tremendous in every way, the election. And it's hard to believe you can do that when you have a corrupt media. But many of you are corrupt, and it's nothing we can do about it. But we keep winning, and we're going to keep winning. And this whole story on crime is incredible that the Democrats wouldn't be with us. So the mayor of Chicago, I watched him this morning, he said, Trump doesn't know what he's talking about. He only apprehended 9 people. Well, number one, that's false. It's thousands. We'll get into that. But more importantly than anything, we took guns away. We have some of the worst career professionals out of the country already. They've been taken out of the country, and some are in solid confinement because these were killers. We arrested some very bad people. And in the last 11 days, again, I hate to say it because it sounds so ridiculous, but in the last 11 days, we've had no murders. And that's the first time that's taken place in years, actually years. We always have a murder a week. They call it a murder a week. You come here from Iowa, you come here from Indiana, you come here from Idaho, because you're so proud of your country, you love your country, and then you get murdered. Your son gets murdered, your daughter gets murdered, you get murdered. See the media, you get murdered. Many of you have been mugged in Washington, you just don't want to talk about it. And I know that every time I do this with you, you almost everything, but every time I do this with you, people are saying to yourselves, he's right, and then you write a negative story. But we are doing an incredible job. The people behind me are amazing. We're working very well with the Washington police, as you know. The DC National Guard is unbelievable. We're also getting tremendous help from Secret Service. And we are at a point where Washington is booming again. People are pouring in like we haven't seen for years. Nobody wanted to come here. They didn't want to come here and get murdered. I have a friend of mine who has a very successful son. And I said, where is your son going to be this weekend? He said, he's going to Washington with his friends. I said, really? Yeah, he's wanted to do it for 4 years, but he couldn't do it because it was so unsafe. And he's a tough kid, too. It's so unsafe. And he ended up staying 3 nights, going out to restaurants all 3 nights. He said it was so beautiful, so peaceful, because all the criminals are either arrested or they're hiding, and we're finding the ones that are hiding. So I want to thank Pam Bondi. I want to thank our vice president. I want to thank everybody standing behind me because they are really, Gaddy, you've been unbelievable, by the way. They have done an unbelievable job. They're working 24 hours a day. And Washington, D.C. is now in great shape. I'm going to be working with Clark Construction, which is by far your biggest construction company. And we're going to also beautify Washington. We're going to rip down the broken medians, fix them. We're going to put asphalt on the roads. We're not ripping them apart like these stupid people do. They rip a road down to the dirt, and then they spend 5 years in building the new one, and then it starts settling. You know, the whole thing is so crazy. And they'll spend hundreds of millions of dollars on a road. I'll spend about $2, and it'll look better. So we're going to be replacing medians. We're going to be replacing much of the asphalt in the road, which in the city, which is in bad shape. We have great stripers. We have great contractors, but we have to let them do the thing. The Congress has said that they'll give us whatever money is needed to fix up the Capitol. This is the Capitol. And we're not going to spend a lot. It's going to go fast, and it will be spotless. And we want it spotless for the World Cup and for the Olympics. You saw the World Cup was here the other day. And come to think of it, there's your trophy for the World Cup. In fact, it's solid gold. That's actually solid gold, so heavy that some of the people in this room wouldn't be able to lift it up. I think what I'm going to do is place it right above the angel, right over there. That's solid gold, too. We're going to put it right up there. Look at that. There's a solid gold trophy. They know how to get to me, you know. I like the angel better, to be honest with you. So we're going to sign, and then we'll take a few questions, and we'll tell you how good a job we're doing. We want to go from here to other places, but I was telling some of the people that in a certain way, you really want to.
Looking for a Medicare Advantage plan that helps pay for your groceries? Select Health offers a $0 premium plan